What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. Today we got another episode of What Are They Cooking, the series where we showcase the craziest Edison Format replays that you've sent in to the channel. As always, if you've got a cool replay you want to see featured on one of these segments, you can go to the Discord link in the description and post it in the Edison Format replays channel. Starting off today, we've got a build that you might have seen from Zooxid's channel. I'm pretty sure this was, this may not be an exact net deck, but it is clearly heavily inspired by his most recent Cursed Tech episode, which was the recurring Nightmare Fiend Skill Drain Virus deck. I don't know if it has a name or not, but yeah, it's obviously, it's very cool. I was a big fan of that one, so we're going to see Jarko's take on it here. Going second into something just incredibly based with Arcana Force the World. You know what? This card is a fairy, so you could use it with Valhalla, like, and trade-in and stuff, and of course all of the heralds. So maybe this guy is cooking, although the thing is, right, it's kind of bad if you don't have the light barrier to make sure its effect actually works. I guess it just, like, doesn't do anything. Well, what does it do if you hit tails, actually? During the opponent's draw phase, add the top card of the graveyard. So yeah, if you land on tails, your opponent literally just gets a +1 every turn. Oh, you do not want to land on tails. All right. And now we're actually running over the set. Okay, we're going to Mirror Force here. So, not going to have to worry about that +1. We draw into deck dev, which is obviously kind of insane versus fairies. We're going to set that deck dev, and the opponent's going to pitch. All right, so they're not eating as much pain to this deck devastation virus, but it's still going to hurt a lot. How many fairies is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so Christie off the top, not going to be live, although they can Valhalla it out, I guess, which is the one silver lining here for them. They're going to activate the second. No, they're not going to activate the second. They're just going to reveal that they have it. We go for Recurring Nightmare. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I thought they just, like, added deck dev back in their hand. I was like, okay. So we draw Upstart. Obviously optimal not to use it because we're under deck dev for another turn or something. Solidarity, though, is going to make this Mist Archfiend quite huge. Did we tribute summon this again? I think we did. Otherwise, it should have gone to the graveyard, and we take 1,000. We're going to Upstart now, because if we don't find something, we're dead. We draw Tethys, which isn't great, but it keeps us alive, I guess. We're going to use Brain Con. Oh, no, wait. This actually is pretty good, because we can Brain Tribute. And then that's actually on them to find it out, which they don't. The opponent draws Christia. They draw another fairy, so now they're going to town here. They draw Royal Decree. No longer have to worry about any of those pesky trap cards. We attack. Are we going to drop Trag? Yes. We draw into a deck dev, which is not live. We get Decreed. Somehow, the fairy player is coming back. Okay, we draw Recurring Nightmare, though. That's really good because we can out the Tethys, because Mist Archfiend is a big boy. Goes up to 3,200, and then the Falling Down is actually live because this is an Archfiend card. Did Zooxid's build have Falling Down in it, by the way? I don't remember if Zooxid was on this specific piece of technology. I would have to go back and look at the list. But yeah, it's just like a brain control, or it's like a Snatch Steal, but you have to control an Archfiend, or it gets destroyed. But yeah, Mist Archfiend does technically, it is an Archfiend card, so yeah. We're going to be able to just Snatch Steal attack for game there. Game number 2. The opponent appears to be on Shadow Mirror, which isn't really that great. I guess it works against, like, the Grave Squirmer and stuff. Why did they Mind Con there? Huh? Okay, I don't know. It looks like they just Mind Conned for no reason. But yeah, I was saying the Recurring Nightmare is, or the Recurring Nightmare. The Shadow Mirror is only, like, okay, because a lot of these things are meant to work under Skill Drain, if you remember. So it only really stops at Grave Squirmer, and I guess the Stygian guy, and maybe something else. But against Giant Orc and Mist Archfiend and stuff, it's pretty useless. We have Skill Drain up, so it's like, yeah. Skill Drain up, that means the Shadow Mirror is, like, only doing half as much, really. They're going to go for a deck dev, but My Body as a Shield is really helpful there. Tribute Summon Christia now. Activate Shadow Mirror, attack into the set monster. The Shadow Mirror gets Typhoon, which means we're going to what? Oh, yeah. Christia is negated because Skill Drain is on the field, so we're just going to be able to use our Battle Recruiter. We go for a Recurring Nightmare, but that gets green lighted. Green lighted? Green lit? I don't know. Wait, what? Dude, what? We're doing this shit with Acts of Despair again? Is this legal? Was I wrong? Was I wrong in that previous video? I guess I actually don't read the comment section enough to know, because I don't think I did. So maybe someone corrected me in the comment section, but I always assumed that this Axe of Despair being an Archfiend card was like an errata, and it didn't work that way back in Edison. But maybe it was an Arch... I don't know. I don't know if people are doing this falling down shit right. Someone's gonna have to post it in the comments so I can not read it again. I should read the comments more, but... Or actually, no. I think my approach of rarely reading comments is probably actually quite good, but... Moving on. We've got, what even... This is like some crazy creature swap recruiter thing. The opponent is playing Samurai, but they opened Gateway United, which is crazy. They don't have Grandmaster, though, so I guess it's not as crazy, but it's pretty crazy. We're going to try to go 1-for-1. This could get punished if they book in main 2, which they do. And, yeah. we actually do get punished there. The Valley should still buy some time. Man, they're getting lots of pluses, though. They're getting lots of... Well, no, wait. They can hand our Valley. Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. We're taking a ton of damage. And we're going to have to find... What can we even do? We could Crash Angel... Get something? I don't even know. Okay, Plague's a good one. Plague's an amazing one. We could just Black Rose the whole friggin' field. Okay, we're still not out of the woods yet, though. They've got an Iroh, and we can't go setting stuff. Okay, Lone Fire. So we're just playing Titanial and plants in here. We're going to attack into the Set Monster, which will be a Morphing Jar. So now we're both going to pitch our 2 cards in hand and draw 5. We draw into some pretty good ones. We can go Foolish Burial in main 2 if there's a Dandelion in our deck, which there is. So now we got a couple more negations, and then we're going to set Econ and pass. Opponent goes Rhoda for Zanji, but they don't really have a lot of gas in this hand. We go Creature Swap, and this is looking kind of rough. The opponent just concedes the game, actually. Could they not stay alive there somehow with Ultimate Offering? I guess maybe not, because we're getting something off the Angel also. They open Insane again. Double United Yaichi, well, double United Grandmaster, just like, yeah, let's just draw. Let's just go like plus, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on 8 cards. Just go +2, and then Die-Fi, set Oppression, set Starlight Road. Good luck, opponent. This is looking bad. This is... How are we supposed to beat this? This was the most insane opening ever. Just have to draw like... I don't even know what you got to draw. I think you just got to go next. All right, we draw Titanial because don't we always? Are we going to Torrential? We actually are. Let's try to stop the Grandmaster from coming down. This could be really rough if we get Morphing Jarred here. The opponent's doing stuff, though. They're not playing around anything, but they actually just don't have the Starlight Road. God, if we weren't going to lose our Storm, man, but we're going to lose our Storm. That's so rough. If we had Storm, we'd be cooking. But our Storm has been Morphing Jarred. All right, they're going to run over all our stuff. They're going to do some damage, and they don't do some damage. Are we going to Scapegoat now? We are. We're just trying to buy some time here, but we're down so many cards. I don't know what we're going to have to do here. Opponent is just, they're getting even more dumb pluses with the Gateway and now the Spirit, which I think will go off here. Yes, we draw into an Angel. We're going to try to mark up the Rose, the Yaichi, hit over. We're going to Econ the guy. All right, we take the Grandmaster, attack in. We can now pop a back row with the Yaichi. Why didn't we pop a back row with the Yaichi? All right, we should have popped a back row with the Yaichi, but we're just going to tribute set for the Tragodia. And this is still rough because they've got United Gateway. And they've got friggin' a Grandmaster still. And they're just getting bored, dumb pluses, killing our card. What can we do? We can go for Creature Swap. It's kind of going to work out here. Fiendish Chain's going to stop it. Okay. And they're doing more stuff with Gateways. Just like every turn, man, they get more pluses. We're taking a ton of damage here. And let's see. We could try to maybe... I don't know what we got to go for here. Brain Control the Grandmaster. All right, attack. We kill the guy. We get a Cyber Valley. We hit over that. We draw 2. Okay, I feel like they maybe should have prisoned something, but not a bad play for us, I guess. The problem is this nonsense just keeps happening every turn. Although I guess they are sort of limited by their normal summon. They can't actually out the Angel, so the Angel's going to go into another Angel, and they just have to pass. We'd steal the Yaichi. Are we going to use the Yaichi effect now? No, we're just not going to do it. Come on, man, use your Yaichi. Man just doesn't want to use his Yaichi. Why isn't he Yaichiing the back row? All right, we're going to Cyber Valley draw more cards. It's all good. We draw into a Foolish and a Solemn Judgment. We're going to Foolish a Mally? What? We're playing Mally. All right, set 2 pass. Opponent's just going to do this stupid nonsense again. We have Typhoon to kind of disrupt it. We're going to Solemn Judgment the summon of the Grandmaster, so I guess this keeps us alive. What do we do? Summon Tomato, activate creature swap, DDR back to Titanial. Oppression, though. Are they going to Oppression a second time? No, they're going to let that through. So now we get prisoned and feel really bad. But we aren't dead because they didn't Oppression the tokens. They're going to attack with that Tomato. Are they just like out of monsters or something? We draw DDR. What do we got to do here? Wait, we're just dead, right? Yeah, we're just... No. We lasted surprisingly long through, like, being down 10 cards, but I guess against Samurai, you can just be down 10 cards and it's still a game, so that's pretty neat. All right, next match. We've got, this is just a random rated game between Gemini and some kind of virus hero deck. I'm kind of interested in what the hell the opponent is playing here, which is often, okay, I guess it's just Dragoon Turbo? Just Dragoon Turbo, but with Eradicator. I feel like this Gemini combo is going to be rough to deal with, but they have a lot of gas. They have double Miracle. So, and they have an Ab-Zero coming down. And they have, okay, they're going to run it for Prisma. They're going to Miracle off, and then the first Ab-Zero will go off. We take out the field. Supervise brings back the Gigaplant. Scrap Iron Scarecrow is going to make sure the Gigaplant lives, but we got another Miracle, but which gets Dark Bribed. So we get a draw, but then we're going to activate the Poly, and we're going to out that Gigaplant anyway. All right. They managed to clear everything, although I think the Ab-Zeros are all gone. They are indeed. Are we going to see them set everything? They are not just deck dev. They try to attack. We go for Scrap Iron. The Scrap Iron gets solemn, but now we're just going to Gem Spark the guy. All right. And it appears that the opponent has died. All right, that was an interesting one. Game number 2. Future Fusion turn 1. Not a bad start. Just going to pass, try to drop that Tragodia. We're going to set 3. And the opponent just passes again. We're going to go for the Gemini Soldier. Ultimate Offering is definitely a spooky card. But we don't have access to Gigaplant, so it's like not as big of a deal. But we could just use it to get rid of this Tragodia. So I think Ab-Zero is going to be coming down. No, not yet, apparently. It's another turn? I feel like it was this turn. Was it not this turn? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. All right, I don't know why, but for some reason, we decided to friggin' Caius the Stardust instead of this thing. So now we're just getting a free summon from deck, and we're gonna get 2 free summons from deck because they have to hit over it twice. No, we're just gonna hit over it once. They switch to defense pass. We're going to King of the Swamp here. Okay, so we can poly off the Ab-Zero and clear it. All right, try to attack. Just no fear back row, apparently. All right, Scrap Iron going to keep us alive. We draw into Prohibition. Prohibition. Oh, wait. Is that what happened earlier? Did they Prohibition to Ab-Zero and then it didn't come down, maybe? That must have been... I didn't see what they called with the Prohibition, so that might have been what happened. All right, that kind of makes some sense. We're going to use Ultimate Offering here to double normal summon our guy. We go into the Butterfly. We're just going to swing over the Butterfly. But there's a Scrap Iron Scarecrow. We're going to normal summon the Butterfly again. Bring back the Valkyria. But we're kind of running out of life points to use this Ultimate Offering. Opponent's going to not go for the Poly. Are they out of Ab-Zeros? No, they got one left. They could have done it, but I guess they're just like walled by Scrap Iron. However, now we're in a real bad spot because they just Brute Drago hit over. And then that actually trades well into Ab-Zero. They get the Blazewing from their deck. We draw into Gem Spark. Huh? Why are you playing Gem Spark in here? Well, now we're dead. Surely we're dead. Because we just... This has to be... Yeah, this is just lethal. Okay. We have exactly enough for lethal, and we're going to attack for game after using Valkyria to pop the set monster. Final replay we have is... Rock Pac-Man. I don't know. It's interesting. So the opponent... Well, you're going to see it. You're going to see. We get a Morphing Jar, which is a rock monster. The opponent is playing Quick Draw, I guess? Probably. They Mind Con our thing. It's a Medusa Worm, which is a rock that's like a swarm of scarabs, but its stats are worse. but it is a rock monster, so, you know, we can use it with all our rock stuff. Opponent's going for Avarice. They're going to draw out some cards. They draw into Storm, which is pretty good, but we have Road, so the Storm is less good, obviously. They Caius our Medusa Worm. I don't know why, given that we have Titania on the field, which means Medusa Worm doesn't do anything. And instead, we hit into this Morphing Jar, which is going to cause a lot of cards to get drawn. We're going to Rhoda for a Junk Synchro. Okay, they're not playing standard Quick Draw. They're playing some whack shit. I don't know what this is. It's wild, though. Got a lot of dandy tokens. Titania plus tokens has got to be annoying for us to deal with, right? All right, we're going to call back. Oh, we're on Magic Planter, too. Yet another Magic Planter deck. You love to see it. We're going to summon out Guardian and pass, revealing the Gigantes in our hand. Gotta love all these rock monsters. I'm a big rock fan. They're going for the Storm in main 2, which... yeah, that's not going to work. We got the Starlight Road. We go into Brionic. Put back the Stardust, but it gets negated by the Kwakimeru Guardian, and now it's hard to see how we're ever losing from this position. We bring out the Gigantes after we pay our maintenance cost on our Gaia Plate, and we're going to run over absolutely everything, set more cards, and pass. The opponent sets a Raikou. We're going to... our guy is going to die. We Typhoon the back row, but it's a Chainable Phoenix Wing that's going to put the Stardust back. Magic Planter is going to let us draw 2 more. We hit into the set monster. That's going to take out a random back row, which is just the Shallow Grave. Not exactly what you want to be hitting. We're going to hit... summon Jane. Man, I wish you could hit over this thing and then just take out all the back. That would be a good feeling, but not going to happen. We're going to release from Stone, bring back the Kwakimeru Guardian from before. We're playing Golem Sentry in here as well. Very funny with the Medusa Worm, and we are swinging in for lethal. Dang. Okay. Okay. Game number 2, we're playing Rock Bombardment. That is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. We hit into the set Raikou. That's going to get us a Morphing Jar. We're going to Foolish a Gaia Plate. Okay. We bring out the Gigantes. The Gigantes eats a Solemn. We set some stuff and we pat. Wait, why are we playing Foolish in here? It's like Rock Bombardment is a meme too, I think, but Foolish is just worse, right? Or I don't know. We get Caius. There goes the Fossil Dyna. Opponent goes for Pot of Avarice. They put everything back and they draw 2. They draw into a Decree, which is well, it's pretty good. We attack into the set Jar. And we're going to get Jar in here. Both play. How many? Morphing Jar has resolved too many times today. I swear. Friggin' toxic card. Alright, we're rotoing for Mystic Swordsman level 2. Bro, what is your deck? The opponents on What Are They Cooking are like every bit as whack as the people who actually send in the replays. Sometimes they're more whack. Like, what is it? You're playing friggin' Mystic Swordsman level 2? Alright. Well, we're dead. We're dead because we've got Call the Haunted for Gaia Plate. And it looks like this was a Dark Calling deck all along, which I was not aware of. So I guess that's pretty neat. What the hell is this guy playing? What is the... Alright, I'm not going to dwell on it. That's the final replay we've got. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thought in the comment section. I'll see you next time. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.